Jake and Maria Gray always have one major concern: their daughter's health care. Unfortunately, though, 6-year-old Brighton requires medical care all hours of the day and night, and that costs a lot of money. So, unable to afford the extensive treatment that Brighton needs, the couple came up with a plan, but it's one that will require a huge sacrifice on their part.
Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. Now, back to the story.
With a tropical Florida beach as the backdrop, Jake and Maria Gray said "I do" in 2009. Love has seemingly flourished ever since their walk down the aisle, too. The couple actually told Today in 2018 that they are more in love now than they had been on their wedding day. And just as their love for each other has grown, so has their family. 3 years after their wedding, in fact, the couple welcomed their first child, a girl named Brighton. Then 4 years later, their second daughter, Farron, came into the world. Yet, this family of 4 faces difficulties that many others will likely never experience. That's because the Grays' eldest daughter, Brighton, was born with Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome, a very rare genetic disorder. Those with Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome tend to suffer from seizures, vision and hearing impairments, heart issues, kidney problems, and developmental delays. So although Brighton is currently 6 years old, she is still a newborn in terms of development. Maria told WFAA, when you have a newborn, everything gets really stressful. You really have to adapt to someone needing you 24/7 all the time. We've had a newborn for 6.5 years. Yet Maria and Jake still told WFAA that their daughter is a beautiful blessing, and as any parent would, the couple do their best to provide round-the-clock care that Brighton needs. But it isn't easy, even considering that they have health insurance coverage. U.S. Army veteran Jake is the family's sole earner, bringing in $40,000 per year. The Grays then funnel $15,000, more than 1/3 of their income, into Brighton's medical care. Needless to say, they are feeling the strain.
I used to get anxiety just opening the mail because I was scared of what would come or what bill would come or what denial would come.
They naturally applied for assistance from their home state of Texas, but they were 59,979th in line for that benefit. The Grays also make too much money to receive Medicaid, which helps low-income adults, among other at-risk groups, to obtain healthcare coverage. On top of that, Maria told Today that the family didn't see themselves reaching out to other people to chip in. "We're not looking for charity. We're not looking for money or donations. We don't want a GoFundMe. We don't want any of that," she said. However, with that assistance lacking, Jake said, "It's drowning us to try and keep up with her medical expenses. We've done everything we can to try and keep her afloat, and we're going to reach a point where we can't do it." That's why the couple came up with an unorthodox plan for helping Brighton and themselves to live a more comfortable life. It would be just to get a divorce. It would be not to be together to get our child what we need, Maria told WFAA. By divorcing her husband, Maria would then become a single, out-of-work mother of 2, which would more than qualify her for Medicaid benefits. But the decision to dissolve their marriage is a tough one to make, according to Jake. "We've just struggled and struggled with it, and now we've gotten to the point where we feel it's a real possibility," Jake said. For someone to kind of make you choose between your marriage and your child it's just a really weird spot to be in. Dr. Thad Miller, who specializes in healthcare policy, agreed that the Gray situation highlights a fault in the healthcare system. "It's just shocking, and I really think it speaks to our need to really rethink what we do and how, especially for the most vulnerable," he said. Dr. Miller added that the Grays are the first couple he knew to contemplate divorce so that they could cover their healthcare expenses. He also described their annual healthcare expenses as extreme, considering that the average U.S. citizen spends $600 a year in that area. Still, the Grays did admit that they are troubled about divorcing so that they'd be able to pay for Brighton's healthcare. "It's morally wrong, I feel like, and I think it's conflicting for me too because I feel like what's happening to us is morally wrong," Jake said. But their number one priority is making Brighton's life as pleasant as they can, and divorce may be the only way for them to make that vision a reality, Maria said.
We promised to each other and to her that we would do whatever we could do to make her life, however long she's going to be with us, as good as possible.
Ironically, though, the couple said the entire struggle has only strengthened their bond. "We wouldn't have made it this far without each other," Maria said. Her husband agreed, adding, "I can't imagine going through what we've been through with anybody else."
If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.